Kelly Burr, Kofflin, and Tom Jurasek. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks
Morning.
for having us.
Yeah, the ShopRat Foundation, it's amazing how this organization has grown and how you've actually turned students into shop employees because of their the enthusiasm of the programs. People actually want to work in manufacturing.
Absolutely. Yeah, they love it, our students, and they're excited about it, and so it's nice to see that for the future of our local manufacturers.
And manufacturing has just changed so much, Tom. I know you're heavily involved with a lot of manufacturers, but kids have an idea of what manufacturing is, what they heard in school from their teachers or their parents, but it's nothing like it was even 10 years ago, is it?
No, you think about where, I mean, even some things like Department of Labor and OSHA came from because the work environments were so bad and
Right.
Underpaid and things. But now it's quite the opposite, right? There's tremendous opportunity from being an engineer to being an actual machinist on the shop floor and anywhere in between. So I've taken my kids out in the shop floor.
Yeah.
With all the proper safety equipment, of course, and they're amazed. They have no idea how some of these things that we have are made, and so it's cool to see that, and then they have an idea of this stuff isn't magically put here.
Yeah, I think the robotics that kids are able to see, it's amazing, and you're seeing the robotics get introduced now in schools, and if a school doesn't have a robotics program, it's kind of behind, right?
Yeah, we actually do that. We bring robotics programs to schools now with the Dream Makers robotics program. It's accessible to 3rd through 8th graders in the county.
That's awesome.
So.
That's awesome. Now you guys have a clay shooting event, Tom, and you're a clay shooter yourself. Am I saying that right?
I'm a novice, I would say. So I'm more of a long range shooter, but the clays is
You ever do any Annie Oakley?
No. You and your salsa dancing and clay knowledge seem to be far superior to mine, sir.
Well, Annie Oakley is, you know what Annie Oakley is. It's a clay shooting game.
I'd like you to explain the rules.
I don't know all the rules. I just know it's safe and 3 people are involved, and that's all. But, we actually have, from Napoleon, Valerie Brzezinski. She was a state champion locally in clay shooting. It's becoming very popular in high school sports.
There's a couple local teams, and they're really good. It's pretty cool to see those young ones go.
Well, you know what I know about clay shooting? I went to a wedding at this place once.
Oh, really?
So what's going on? So what do people get to do?
So we have up to 20 teams that participate in it. There are 10 stations as the primary part of the shoot, but some of our teams have elected to have 2 bonus stations. So they'll shoot 12, but it's teams of 3, mostly from local companies, especially manufacturers that are participating, and just a fun little morning.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we got our 5th year.
It's
held at the Brooklyn Sportsman's Club. And
there's Pete.
I didn't know he shot clay.
Yeah.
How many birds can he get out of 15?
He shoots at more than hits.
Oh, yes. I believe that.
Yeah, and my dad and my father-in-law are right in that same boat with him.
They look the part, though, don't they?
They sure do.
Jeez, that's awesome. That's probably about as far as I would get.
Look good doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You could pick up all of your missed clays, and then someone could reshoot them.
Yeah. Is it a competition then?
It is. Oh. It has historically been won by Ed Cooper's team from Wire Wizard. We have a standing joke that we're going to just rename it the Ed Cooper shoot. But
Yep. So there's usually the 20 teams. We look to see who wins. Generally, one of our board members, Colton, works at CMF. He makes the trophies.
Oh, cool.
For the winners, which look like actual sporting clays, and he also makes the losing, like the toilet bowl one. And we have a couple things that go between. We also have a raffle, and this year our raffle is basically a zombie apocalypse
survival bag,
bug out bag with a $250 Shoepex gift card included. So
I wonder who came up with this prize.
I wouldn't know.
I have no idea who would have come up with this prize idea.
Do you have one of these in your trunk, Tom?
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah. I actually tried selling Tom a solar-powered backpack a few years ago, just in case, for survival. I still have that, by the way.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe we should throw that in the basket.
You know what they say? 2 is 1 and 1 is none.
That's right.
So you need another.
I do need
Yeah.
another. That's right. Thank you.
Do you have to have experience and a gun and all that in order to participate in this thing?
Not necessarily experience, but all of our participants are required to provide their own firearm
Yeah.
for the event.
Well, we're out.
I can borrow one of yours.
You can.
Yeah,
You can.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
What do you use the money for as the fundraiser? What are the kinds of things that ShopRat is able to do?
Well, primarily it is used to subsidize tuition. Sorry, tongue-tied there. What we charge in tuition is 50% or less than the actual cost per student. But we also have some construction projects happening at the moment as we have our own facility now. And so we are doing a renovation on our new facility to be able to accommodate a building trades lab, a metal lab, and a robotics lab.
Very cool.
So
Very
lots
cool.
of room to grow.
Tom, why is this organization so important to you to volunteer your time and talents?
It was really a combination for me. Growing up, graduating from Albion High School and college, I always like to give back to the kids, to give them a chance. Like, let's make sure that they have an opportunity. So I started at Kids and Stuff over there. And as I transitioned back to Jackson, I was looking for something a little closer to home, and just turned out ShopRat kind of fell in my lap, and they wanted me. And then, of course, I've been involved in manufacturing for so long, so it was just the perfect combination to try to help my couple passions and interests, coincide from the nonprofit side.
So it's a full day. You got a continental breakfast and lunch, pigeon.
Nope, Jimmy John's. So we have Pinkley's Donuts for breakfast.
Oh, that's a lot
and
better than pigeon.
We have, no pigeons, but definitely good sandwiches for lunch.
Yeah, that's funny.
And the nice thing is, compared to a golf outing, it's only about 3.5 hours. So
Yeah.
you're in and you're out.
Right.
By
All
like
day thing.
12:30, we
You
are
don't have to
done
wait
for
around
the
for
day.
awards?
No waiting, no getting held up by the people in front of you. So we keep this thing moving.
Okay, very cool. That's important to know, honestly.
It
And
is.
there's pistol competition that goes along with this.
There is. I have a couple of fun surprises that those that want to test their shooting capability will be able to do so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, interesting.
So targets are set up in the pistol competition. Clay shooting, they're actually launched into the air. And is it true that they're not made out of clay?
The substance is something I'm unaware of.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I think
I'm
it's
not
just
sure what
clay.
those are.
Well, I heard that.
Oh, really?
It's
I don't have
6
that
clay
in my
pigeons,
Annie
but not
Oakley?
really.
Oh, that's all I have.
You already
Sorry.
used that,
Yeah, I
yeah.
did.
Can you explain that?
I can't really. And again, if I ever needed a survival bag or anything, I wouldn't have it. I'd just call Tom and I'd ask him if I could have a seat in his car.
Check.
When
Thank
does
you.
ShopRat programs start up for fall?
First week of October is when we'll get started with our extracurricular classes, but our in-school programs have already kicked off. We are at Vandercook Lake, at JPEC, and I can't think where else we are. We're getting ready to start soon with Western
Cool.
as well.
Nice.
So
Amazing program, and all the details on the various programs and how to get involved are on the ShopRat website. And to register for the Sporting Clays shoot, same place, your website?
it's a different spot, but we will
Okay.
make that available. They can email or through the contact on the website, and we'll get
Are you
fix that.
scan the code right now?
Indeed, only a couple teams left, so looking forward to fill that up for this Saturday.
Very cool. It should be a fun event to watch and hang out. I'm interested to see your surprises, so I may try and sneak out and see what you got. So,
Please do.
thank you guys very much for being here, and continued success and good luck at the event.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Tom Jurasek and Kelly Burr Kofflin from the ShopRat Foundation. More of the morning show after this.